Oh, those are the grey skies of Cheddar. I was gonna do like some like folk song or story then.
Who's your friend?
We come every Sunday to the boot sale together.
No, tell us about Roger. Like, we haven't mentioned Roger before.
Firstly, his name's not Roger, it's John.
Okay.
Secondly,
you could have gone with it. I was acting like there was actually our friend. Why you spoiled it? Yeah, but I'd know his name if he was our friend.
He's my
We could have like released an official third member of the Luxury Pickers called Roger, but you ruined it.
He's gone off. He's gone to do that side of the boot sale. Oh wait, no, we're following him. Anyway, we decided we came too early. We don't normally do Cheddar. It's our local one, but it's not our favourite. Sorry, Cheddar. It's not our favourite. Not saying it's not good. It's just not good for us normally.
No, it's not.
And we came for 6 a.m. You know, being perky. You know, boot sale timers.
We also haven't been to this boot sale for a long time.
We haven't, and we worked out that that's too early. It's too early.
Well, when we used to go, this boot sale itself goes on all year round. About like Christmas Day or something?
The week of Christmas now, it's not on.
Yeah, which is 1 week, so it's Christmas.
It used to be just Christmas Day, but now it's just one, you know.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, then it is 1 week, isn't it? Oh, God.
These are some Jordan 4s. They are kid size. I thought they were really cool. What size were they? They were like 13s or something. Which obviously is a small human size. They were really nice. They were decentish condition. They were a little bit yellow, but they were cool. But they wanted £10, and like on some of the kids' sizes, not the youth size, but the kids, there's no air bubbles. That's how you can usually tell kind of authentic kids' shoes.
I also think what's important as well is they're Jordans and not Jordan brand.
Jordan brand, yeah. A lot of people pick up Jordans. I've seen a lot of people pick up Jordans recently, and Jordan brand. Maybe I'll do a video one day. But Jordan and Nike Air Jordans or Air Jordans and Jordan brand are two different things. Michael Jordan's released loads of Jordans, which is a lot of Jordan in it, under his name, which aren't necessarily original releases from the Nike Air Jordan line. Whether it's 3s, 4s, 5s, right up to like whatever it is now, 30 something. But the Jordan brand are just like mashups of what like popular Jordans, and they're a lot cheaper.
They do a lot of kids sizes in them, right?
Yeah, specifically
they're more affordable.
Because they're more affordable for parents, I guess. Yeah, exactly that.
These are t-shirts. Now, the guy, we're hard judges, right? So if someone looks really cool, this guy's got Patagonia on. He's like a Gorp core walking model.
He had a decked out bus. He had no, I don't want to say he's a traveller. He's not a traveller. He was, what do you call it? Like when you go
like a surfing dude.
Yeah, like he puts
adventurer.
An adventurer. In the same way, the little boy from Up is an adventurer.
Yeah, but he's Gorp.
With Gorp caught up. Okay.
So we thought, this is the jackpot. There's some bread. This is the jackpot. He's going to have Patagonia. He's going to have Atrex. We're going to really hit it. That was like the worst ever.
It would just.
Does anyone else have any like boot sale like tradition? Like with that guy, I always look out for people with like it. Obviously, I look at every piece of clothing in the world anyway, but I always take keen notice of someone who's dressed really like unusually. So maybe I don't know. Maybe they'll be like gothic, and I think they're gonna have new rocks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're like full Lagen. I'm like yes, full Lagen.
Or if you see a kind of a hipster and they're wearing like Red Wings and stuff like that, or like one of those beanies like rolled twice. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And I think a lot of the time it does that, in as much as most people like who are traders and stuff, even traders, I think they have a look, don't they?
Yeah, you can tell which ones are antique traders.
Yes.
Because they wear like, I don't know, is there anything you look out for in the store?
Oh, yeah, in the comments, put anything if there's like I don't know.
Do you think you hit the jackpot?
Like, it's like visual notes you take of people and...
Or is it just a fashion thing?
I was just going to say, maybe it's us because we notice what people wear because of what we do.
Yeah. It's interesting though, and I love boot sales for that because it's just like so many different people like come together to sell their rubbish,
and sometimes someone else's rubbish, so or good stuff. But like I think sometimes right.
Also,
so look at
I've got another one. Older couples. Because you think, they've just cleared out their vintage garage.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But I was just going to say, though, like, when you look at a store, like, if it's a house clearance, it's a little bit different. But in general, think of all the different, like, time eras or places some of those items have come from. Like, all those books on the floor now, I guarantee they're from different times. They haven't just picked up a load of books when they bought them and then bought them to the boot sale.
Or I look for children about my age for Polly Pockets.
I should probably talk about these. These are high-top Prestos. They are, I think, they are. They're the Darth Vader colourway. They're really, really popular, Prestos in general, this shape, thanks to the kind of Virgil Off-White collab. These ones aren't so much. They're about $120 retail. I think you probably get about 60 in good condition. These had issues Well, the main issue that the lady wanted 25 quid for them. But over and above that, the toe on the toe box, they peel. And on the Prestos, like once they peel, forget about it. You can do 1,000 things you want. You can glue it, you can have it redone. Pointless. They just never the same. So we left them. But they were nice nonetheless. And once again, they would have cleaned up nicely apart from that, which is kind of annoying.
Note, the rail I'm looking at was full of new tags Timberlands. I buckled that up to the fact that she probably worked there.
Yeah.
She probably didn't, and she probably just had loads of new tag Timberlands.
But otherwise, why would you have that much newer tags Timberland? And they were different sizes
really
too.
Like Timberland. And,
maybe.
And varying weight at different points in your
Yeah,
life.
possibly. All right.
Anyway, we're on the sunglasses high. We're feeling the sunglasses.
It's not. I don't.
Sunglasses.
It's not this boot sale. We have another boot sale video coming for you. Maybe even today. By the end of play tonight. But we found some amazing sunglasses. You'll probably see by the new thumbnail. These weren't amazing. These were just generics.
But always check them, because we were in a charity shop the other day and there was like this flamingo slipcase.
A flamingo. Yeah.
And
Actually, that wasn't caught on film. Yeah, you're right. I
and
see
you pulled out a pair of rag and bones out of that.
Yeah.
And put them swiftly back in and took them to the till.
And they were how much? £2, £1, something like that?
£2, yeah. So we're on a real sunglass, especially this time of year. We're coming into the summer seasons, even though people wear sunglasses all year round.
I don't want to give any of the game away, but the ones we found,
Don't give it away, Austin.
no, I won't. But it starts with sh and finishes a now.
Well, so you didn't just give it away at all?
No,
then?
not at all. They'll have to guess, won't they? That's not a good. That's not a decent sized clue, is it?
Yeah, they begin with fen and end in D. Yeah.
What brand is that?
I don't know. Anyway,
Moving on. You can see this is quite sparse for this boot sale. I don't know if Bethany, I think you already said, like this one it's local to us, but it's one of those ones which is very hit and miss.
I said that already. I said for us it is, because there's a lot of like furniture and stuff.
If you come at like 10 o'clock, it seems buzzing. The problem is at 10 o'clock all the good stuff's gone.
Yeah.
These are two NFL jerseys. It's the Washington Commanders, they're called now. They used to have a different name, which you can obviously see on screen. Some of them actually get banned, I think, from eBay every now and then.
We had a friend who really hardcore collected it, and we used to find stuff for him, and the stuff he had we used to sell on. I've had so many things banned because of their previous name, because they're trying to sort of out it, but there seems to be a lot listed, so we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
We paid £2 anyway, and we should be able to get 35.
These were a pair of Nike trainers. They were some older Triax, what do you call it, like hybrids. The other ones I've got in my hand there, the Nike Airspan 2s, they're really popular. I think the colorway is called Neptune, and they were really, really popular. They kind of did that whole kind of retro colorway. When Reebok brought out not the classics, the ones which kind of looked, they came in all suede anyway. But basically they were really big. I picked those up because they were in nice condition. I think they were like
Pata do
£5.
Airspan?
Pata did Airspans, yeah. That's also why they kind of became more of a contemporary thing. The other ones, £5. The other ones, she wanted 8 for the other ones because apparently she said they were rare. They're a limited edition, but they need to be in decent condition. They were like horrible, so just weren't worth necessarily picking up at all. These aren't bad. They need a little bit of a clean up. But we'll make some good money. These are about £50 or £60. My guess would be resale. Without checking comps. I'll put some up here anyway. But new, I know, for example, they're at least 120, 130. StockX.
But then when you're checking StockX, what's really important is firstly you check their sizing. The sizes, because the size varies, the price varies per size. Yeah. What's more popular?
Yep.
Also the condition, because the condition of StockX pieces are pretty much like donning, right?
No, StockX is 90% of it's new.
Yeah,
so,
but you can get some like mint.
Yeah, of course you can for sure. But what I'm saying is, what you're saying is, like if you're looking at a size 10, which is like £500, that's based on a brand new pair boxed.
Yes.
Like retail pair basically, not something that's been maybe washed or whatever else. So don't you like? I don't like unless you got a brand new pair in the box. Don't use StockX comps. Also, unless you're going to pay StockX fees, the reason they're usually high is because they charge a lot of fees
like
as well.
A lot of other premium sites, like
exactly.
Even as much as Vestiaire or First Dibs,
exactly.
it's the same equivalent.
So remember, there is that much which you're not so much you're not going to get, but they charge a little bit more for that reason. So don't be like, oh, they're 150 on StockX, put them on 150 on eBay. Even though the fees are there, it's not the same thing. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Also sell handbags as well, and they're terrible, aren't they?
That's the bootleg Kenzo shirt. I don't know if I show the label. Yep, there you go. Enjoy that one. This store here actually had quite a few like what I'd call like just Nike and Adidas and stuff like that. Calvin Klein, as you can see there. And I go back to what I said earlier as well, like Gap, you don't generally tend to find just one luxury piece on its own. You usually find a lot together. You know,
speaking of which, you saw me bend down. Okay, I'm bending down for a good reason. Although the stuff on the rail wasn't the best stuff, which was so surprising.
Well, a lot of it was in bags and on the floor. Yeah, it hadn't been brought out.
This lady was storing clothes in a suitcase, and you've probably seen it if you follow us over at the Luxury Pickers on Instagram. And she'd asked us to take out the clothes, and I was being polite, and then she said just dump it. So we do what we do. This is a Mulberry.
It looks brutal.
Yeah, this is a Mulberry carry-on rolling suitcase. It's hard shell. It's not hard shell.
It is hard shell. Yes, it is hard shell.
Technically, it's hard shell. It's coated canvas, which is obviously the art of coating canvas. This is in house check, Mulberry house check, which is Mulberry's equivalent to Nova. It didn't really catch on like Nova did.
I think they wanted it to like hard, and it just didn't.
It still has very high desirability factors.
Look, you both sat down. That's so funny.
When you're looking at Mulberry suitcases, there's serious things to consider. Firstly, and the biggest thing is zips. I took a Mulberry suitcase on a long haul flight, and the zip broke mid-journey.
It did.
And Mulberry won't replace the zips on luggage, or they never used to.
Which is mental, isn't it?
Because they outsource the construction of their luggage. However, most of their luggage comes in Scotch grain, in black or brown. Or it's like a green colour.
It's like a khaki almost, isn't it? Mole is called, yeah.
So to have
mole and cognac, I believe.
Yeah, to find it in the house check is amazing. We pay £30. Low end, I'm going to put up for
Lucky
300.
What I found.
But I'm probably going to aim more towards the 4 area.
So these are some flats by Prada. They're patent leather. They could definitely do with a clean. There is some what should we say, usage marks on these.
Patent disease.
But no, they're not even patent disease. But they were £1.
£1.
And they're authentic Prada shoes for £1.
At that point, I decided maybe I should look through her clothes.
See?
Process of elimination.
And this is what I say. Listen, I said earlier that you very rarely will find one luxury piece on its own, and you might, because there might have been people buying before you. But what I was going to say, what I mean by that is generally the person who's buying items like this will have a lot, or if they bought, even on a house clearance, if it's one bag, there might be a good bag.
By the way, these would be a easy £150 once cleaned.
Even in that condition, like, because those, I mean, Retail's like £400 or £500.
Yeah, they're Linear Rossa, which is popular. The Red Line.
Patent leather.
They're just a good shoe for £1. So paying up. I didn't pay up on that suitcase. I'm not even going to mention it. Did not pay up. Oh, look at the leather trim as well. Anyway, that suitcase is just beautiful, beautiful.
It is.
Anyway, so I decided I'd start looking through her clothes, and what I do is when I look through clothes on the floor in bundles, I like to do it like in categories. These are COS. Olive green.
They're a lovely material as well. They're only cotton, but they you can see how the sun's pretty bright.
Tailored balloon pants style.
But it's almost like a thin linen.
Yeah, what I was saying is I like to do them in piles, and then I do my pile, I pull it to the side, and then move on to the next. People always throw things.
This lady was messing with you next to you though.
Yeah, these are Melissa Oderbash.
I'll put the logo up here. You've probably heard her talk about it before. Massive swimwear maker.
Yeah, and beachwear, loungewear. These are snakeskin print, sort of relaxed trousers. They should be another £100 at least.
This is an Aria track jacket, mint condition, 3M edged. So once again, you can be seen in the dark.
About 40 back on that one, I would suspect. I also found a Sweaty Betty patterned tank top, like racer back, easy 30 quid.
It's got a drawstring waist as well.
I've been selling a lot of Sweaty Betty tops at the moment.
Yeah, we have.
But about £30, especially the pattern ones. You've got to find someone who likes a pattern, but they sell well, regardless. Vinted and eBay. And did I find anything else, or was that
I think that was it.
We did all those clothes for £6.
So that's £1 for the Pradas, £6 for the clothes, and how much? Do we say how much the trolley was?
Yeah, 30.
30. So that's 37 for that lot.
Yeah, and I would expect back a minimum of 450, a minimum of about £600 return.
Which is, once again, right, outstanding, yeah? The only thing is, I was going to say, is it's mad, because we were saying how terrible that boot sale had been, and we were getting to the point, it was like, oh, God, like, why do we even come? Because we had 2 more that day. But I will say this, don't ever give up. Don't ever drop your head. Like, chin up, because that was the last store we went to. You just saw we left after that. And we found all that.
Also, you can always find luxury at boot sales.
Always. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Bye.